papers from last time, remember? That we went over about writing?
Yeah.
You did scroll. Let's go and grab those out.
Gotta get our notes out?
Yeah, notes out.
Okay.
Help us remember, right?
Alright,
Yeah.
Alright.
What's a code?
Did it really?
Yeah. Well, it turned the knob.
Now, who could tell me the five steps of a complete sentence that we learned last time?
Capital letters.
And let's do one at a time. One person at a time. Me.
Capital
Letters was the first step, right? What was the second step?
Subject.
Raise your hand. When you raise your hand, let's do Daniel first. He's hand subject.
Nope.
Oh.
Subject was coming up, but what was the second?
Hey, come on.
Natalie. The capital letter was the first one, right?
There's the subject.
And what is the second one? Luke.
And punctuation.
And punctuation. Third one, Joseph.
Subject.
Subject. Skylar, what's the fourth one? I know it's
Verb.
verb. Fifth one, Natalie?
Making
Doesn't make
sense.
sense.
Alright.
Period. Let's do an example. Someone throw out a subject for us, and let's just create, see if we can create
Swimming.
a subject. So a subject is a person, place, so kind of like similar to like a noun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So someone just say
Noun. Luke. Why did I just say noun? Luke.
glue. Okay. So we'll have glue. All right.
Luke or glue? I said Luke.
Luke.
You
Oh, you said
my
Luke.
name.
Well, glue is a thing too, right? No.
I was like,
Yeah, I was
name.
just seeing who was all paying attention. That's good, Luke. You're paying attention. So, all right. So Luke, what is who can give me a verb that we can use for this sentence? Remember, verb is it would work on the action verb, right?
Ride or shoot.
Ride or what?
Ride or shoot.
Where do ride?
Right.
Like ride? Are you talking like riding like in a car or a bike? So, alright. Okay. Let's think of let's go up with a sentence that we could use with Luke and ride.
Motorcycles.
Alright, Rocky Mountain Expert.
So what are we going to start off with?
He rides a BMX bike. Luke rides a BMX. Luke rides
And
a
the
motorcycle.
rest.
Luke, okay. So what are we going to start? So if I have,
Luke
Rides
now what is the first letter you have?
Capital. Motocross.
Yeah.
So what did you say? What was the next one we were going to write?
I believe it.
What did you say, Skylar?
Rides. Motocross.
And you say ride motorcycles?
Motocross.
Motocross.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've even heard motocross.
Yeah, what? Are you serious?
No, is that the same thing like motorcycles or when you say
Motocross is racing.
race car?
No, racing. Like on a
Racing.
dirt track.
It's motorcycle racing on a dirt track.
Yeah, see, I've never done that before.
No.
So, and you said cross, right? Motocross?
Yeah.
Where do you go do that at? We go like,
Mountain Expert.
yeah. All right. So we have everything here. Where's our which one's our verb? Which one's our subject? Motocross, right? Do we have end punctuation? If I didn't have end punctuation, would that sentence be complete?
Oh, you have to keep going.
Oh, exactly. What if I didn't have a capital on Luke? What if I just had a lowercase l?
His name doesn't exist.
It wouldn't be a complete sentence, right? So, alright. Good job. So, today we're going to learn another strategy called pens. Just like a pen, right? P-E-N-S. So let's just go ahead and write this down.
Like you said, someone.
So pens. This this is going to kind of build on what we learned last time on coming up with sentences. And the first one being P. P represents pick a formula. Alright? So just going right to the side of P, pick a formula. And formula that we came up with last time was SB. And what does the S stand for?
Subject.
Subject, and the B stands for
Verb.
verb. And that's your basic complete sentence. You have to at least have one verb and one subject. Could you have more than that in a sentence? I think we came up with, remember last time, we came up with some sentences that actually had a few verbs in them. And that's alright, right? You can have more than one.
Yeah.
But you have to have at least one subject and one verb to make a sentence. So, and our next step is E.
E.
Or, sorry, well, the beginning of it. The E basically stands for explore words to fit the formula.
Explore words.
Explore words.
Oh.
So we're going to explore words. Basically, kind of what we just did, we thought of words that we could come up with, right? So explore words to fit formula. Fit the formula. Alright. So we just came up with a sentence before, but let's think of, we just went over lesson 5, right? What was lesson 5 talking about? Just this very last lesson, what did we just review about? About property of water, right? So everyone has the book, so let's see if we can come up with some subjects and some verbs that we can use for a sentence, okay? Remember, a subject is a person, place, or thing.
Or an idea.
Or idea. Exactly. So let's look at lesson 5. Let's see if we can think of, some subjects that we can come up with.
A bond.
Was that Daniel?
What?
A bond? A bond would be a subject because it's a thing, right?
Hydrogen bond. No.
A hydrogen bond would be one.
Another. What?
Alright. Yeah. See, I'm still used to writing capitals. I'm not used to writing probably the way that we should, right? So it's a bond. And Luke, you said hydrogen bond, right?
What?
Hydrogen bond. What about another one? Let's see if we can think of another one.
Solvent.
Solvent?
iPhone.
Would water be one?
Yes. No. Yes.
Yeah.
This is a chemical.
Ionic bond.
Alright.
Daniel.
And so right here we got, these are our subjects. Okay? So let's go ahead and write these down on our notes. These are going to be our subjects. We're going to come up with see if we can come up with a couple sentences. And we said water.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about hydrogen?
Let's see. We kind of have that here, but we could use that when we come up with a sentence too.
What about H2O instead of water?
We could. Well, that's where we have water, right?
Sulfur.
Because we need to have a word in our sentence. We're not going to write H2O.
That's too
But,
scientific.
It's actually, I think we have enough subjects. Let's see if we can come up with some verbs.
LT.
Remember, verbs that we have are action verbs. Things that these subjects are doing. So let's look at our lesson. And can you see any verbs in the lesson, in lesson 5? A couple of them that I saw. If you look on page 54, the last paragraph, when it talks about molecules, water molecules stick together because of hydrogen bonds.